Hey guys, it's Jan, Not a Real Farm. So guys, we have been busy. Gardening season is sort of slowed down, but we haven't. We are connecting our boiler today, and we've confirmed that we have power to it. We have a little light on there. And I just opened up the chamber here so you can see. You look above, just in case you've never seen a boiler chamber. And this boiler chamber will take about 4-foot logs. It's pretty big. So we're going to be taking you along today to show you how we set everything up and how we're getting everything going. The first thing we're going to do to start off with is, well, we need some fuel. So we're going to have to cut some logs, and the weather's great. It's warm outside. We're way above zero. So let's take you along. And while we're here, I just wanted to show you that we have water pipes connected to this. The top of this is actually going to be insulated and buried even further. So what happens with these pipes is that they actually control the water for our radiant heating. So hot water is going to flow in through these pipes, which are buried about 5 feet under the ground, and they're already connected into the house, which will then push the nice hot water that we want through the floor and into our hot water tank. Damn, it's starting to rain. When you're doing things on the farm or your house, you're always trying to beat the weather. See, what we're doing is we're making a nice little cleared area here so that we can drop the wood and cut it easily and just feed the boiler.
This valve right here is the one that fills up the system. So right now you got domestic water going into the system. Okay, and it's going to fill up the boiler. When I ask you to shut it off, this is the one.
Okay.
This little red one right here.
Okay.
See it?
Yes, I see it.
This one here.
I see it.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's make sure we do this right. Woohoo, I got it. Okay, here we go. This is our first light up of our stove.
There's where the two lines come in from the boiler, and what you see is the main pump pumping on the main for the main loop. And if you go up, you'll see a couple T's. That's the T's that are going to be feeding the hot tub later on. Here is the utility room. This is the manifolds that are feeding the 10 loops going into the floor. And the pump over to the side there is the pump that's feeding the manifold. Over to the side where we have this open box, we're going to put a transfer switch there in the future for being able to run this off a generator in case the power goes off.
And what is the temperatures running at here?
Look at the gauge right there.
All right, so cold is
Your
looking
eyes
at...
are better than mine. That's the return from the floor, yes.
So that is 30 Celsius.
That's already too hot coming back.
Yep. And then this one is at 51
Yeah.
Celsius.
Yeah, I might have to add a mixer valve in because you're not supposed to put too hot of water into the concrete. It has a chance of damaging the concrete.
I'm going to swing over to the tanks. Okay, so explain to my people what some of this is.
To your people, what some of this is.
Yep.
Well, over to your side here, we got the two, that's the loop coming from the first pump that we showed you. And then that loop actually just goes around into the heat exchanger in the back here. That's the heat exchanger. So we got domestic water, cold water going into the heat exchanger and coming out hotter than what the hot water tanks can produce. So it's about 125. And anytime we use hot water, we actually put hotter water into the hot water tanks. Say that twice. So this is just the loop from the main pump that's going to run through the heat exchanger all the time. And then this here is a loop pulling off the return to the in-floor heat that we showed you.
And let me tell you guys, the floor is getting nice and toasty. So what does this mean in terms of hydro?
In terms of hydro?
Yep.
Zero hydro use in your hot water tanks. The only time the hot water tanks are going to fire is if we're not using any hot water for a long period of time, just to maintain the heat. Otherwise, the more hot water we use, the hotter the tanks are going to get, because the water going into the tanks, the hot water tanks, is hotter than the water coming out. So we actually, if you have a shower, if everybody's showering, you're going to notice that the water is going to get hotter and not colder.
Awesome.
Endless hot water.
And lower hydro bills. Woohoo! So we just opened up the door and this is what it looks like on the inside. She's burning hot. Oh my God, that feels good. That's it for me today, guys. Just wanted to bring you along on our journey of getting our wood boiler set up and adding a little bit more self-sufficiency to our homestead. See you soon.